think the airport is, from what I've read, a very significant asset to the community. Some people think it's just for hobbyists, using their private planes on the weekend, but really it serves as a pathway, a corridor of entry to Paris. Some of the bigger companies want to have their executives fly into town to visit, and it's important that we have a respectable, good airport. And I think we've done that, and with these improvements, we'll see be able to maybe increase the capacity of the small jets and things that can land here. So I think that the airport development is very important. That might be an area that, if it became necessary to have an airport tax, but it couldn't be much, I wouldn't think we'd want to ask for a large tax in that area. I don't know the source of the funding. Sure, a lot of it's federal, state, and maybe locally matched. So it's, when you don't know these things, it's kind of hard to comment.
Jeff?
I agree. I think that the airport is a good asset that we do have. Looking into the future to attract corporations, we are right outside 2 hours out of Dallas, and it's not always feasible for companies to fly in, rent cars, and spend a whole day to get to where they're going. It would be a lot easier a lot of times to use that airport, but like Dr. Grossnickel, I don't know enough about it to really how it would affect us long term, because I haven't really looked into that.
Perhaps our biggest asset is water. And a couple years ago, some people wanted to sell it, some people wanted to save it for industry. How do you stand on that, Jeff?
It's ours. I don't want to sell it. I mean, how are we going to attract growth, industry, anything long term if we give away one of our most valuable assets we hold? When Campbell Soup came here years ago, they came right after Pat Mays was built, and we had the water there for them. If we sell it, the short-term gain is not worth the long-term effects. It will hurt us in the long run, and I'm 100% opposed to selling our water.
Richard?
I agree with most of that. I do know that they may try to take our water, and that's, I think, one of the reasons why people brought up this discussion of the idea of selling the water. I'm against that completely, but I also fear that one of these days we will be forced to create reservoirs that will be used in Dallas, and that they'll take the Sulphur River and dam it up and build, several lakes, and the water won't go to us. Hopefully we can keep the Red River and the Pat Mays Lake Crook chain alive and well. So I don't think we should sell it to Irving or anyone else, but I think we need to guard our water and be vigilant and try to prevent a takeover by the state or other local water districts. But we have an excellent water supply, and it's better than bottled water in taste as far as I'm concerned. And I think we should protect it. It's a good source.